Welcome to another Friday here on the Seven Shades of Grey channel with yours truly. Let's get to the questions. The first thing that I do, this is what Ted was asking, the first thing I do when I come inside, I think I kick off my shoes was probably the first thing that I can remember. I kick off my shoes, I close the door and lock it, and then go up to my room. I think that's it. Becky wanted to know a word that we like saying often. A word that I really like saying in conversation or in passing is suspect. Sort of as an afterthought when people say I guess or I think. I always give myself a little mental gold star whenever I say I suspect. Ben wanted to know our favorite season, and my favorite season would probably have to be the fall. Greg wanted to know if we like thrift stores, and actually currently this tank top that I'm wearing, which actually is purple on the inside and black, so you can flip it around. I got it because during Halloween I thought I was going to be a basketball player, but that didn't happen, so I just have this $2 tank top that now is my pajama shirt. I love thrift stores. And this brings me to Guy's question, which I was saving for last because I have a very strong opinion on the subject of bisexuality. I have a lot of friends who are bi, and they probably do not appreciate the view that I have on bisexuals. And it's not coming from a place of hate. It's coming from a place of I don't understand, and logistics, I think. All right, in theory, not in practice. In theory, I think that bisexuality isn't as concrete as gay or straight. It's not as real. That's not the right word. It's not as definitive or definite. It's not as definitive as gay or straight. If you're straight, you are attracted to the opposite sex. You will eventually, if you're fortunate enough, find someone of the opposite sex to settle down with, to spend the rest of forever with, And if you're gay, then you're going to find someone of the same sex. Same thing's going to happen. You're going to be happy. You're going to settle down with them. You're going to be with them forever, And so I think I struggle with bisexuality because I don't understand how logistically it would work, because one way or the other you settle down or you marry or you date someone of one gender, and if you're dating someone of the same gender, then people are going to label you, society is going to label you as a gay couple, and if you're dating someone of the opposite gender, then society is going to label you as straight. So I understand that the person might be in the relationship and not be straight or not be gay exclusively, but you can't deny what people are going to say and how people are going to perceive you, and therefore how people are going to act towards you. So logistically, you settle down with someone, and if they're of the same sex, then it's a gay relationship, and if it's of the opposite sex, then it's a straight relationship, and the different things that come with those two types of relationships will happen, and you can't settle down with two people unless you're polygamous, and I think that's illegal in most states. But you can't settle down and be with and marry two people. So I'm a Taurus. I'm very set in the material world and knowing how things go and being prepared. So I don't understand how that would work out. Oh, look at that purple light. Oh, that's cool. But that's my take on bisexuality. I'm sorry if I offended anyone. That's not my intention. I'm just getting my thoughts out on the open. My question for this week is, I feel like we've been doing a lot of sort of willy-nilly, hold on, let me change it. So my question for this week, I feel like we've been doing a lot of sort of not baby questions, but really lighthearted questions, like your favorite stuff, and I'm guilty of that. But I think we should tackle bigger subjects. And I really want to, my question for this week is about your most difficult coming out experience. I think that we owe it to our viewers who maybe are closeted and maybe are going through some heavy things that they would like to hear our experiences of. So my my worst coming out experience was I had a really good friend. She's still my really good friend, and you know, I had it really easy coming out. My parents were like, "Yeah, we know." My siblings could care less. You know, they think it's great. My close friends were all really supportive. It wasn't a surprise when I came out. So I had one friend, and I told her that I was gay, and at the time she had a schoolgirl crush on me, which we all know those are pretty intense. So she was also very religious at the time. So I told her I was gay, and her immediate reaction was to start, instead of loving me and like being enthralled by me like she was before, she hated me. She switched like that into saying, you know, "You're going to hell. Why would you do this to yourself?" And I might be like making it really dramatic in my head because it happened in like 7th grade, 7th, 8th grade. But I just remember at the time I was devastated, and I had never been confronted with that before. So it was like going from one emotion to the opposite, and it was really jarring. So that's my worst coming out experience, which actually isn't as bad as some that I've heard from people. And I want to know what your worst coming out experience was. And viewers and subscribers, feel free to comment in the box below. So that's Friday. I will see you all next Friday when I will be tremendously fat from Thanksgiving. Bye!